Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. The world is a better place because you are here to join us. My name is Matt Brown, and I am the host of the Productive Conversations podcast. And it is a Tuesday, the 25th of November, 2025. And we are going to take you into Thanksgiving week by talking about what's been trending over the past few days across sports, news, entertainment, and culture. And there's a lot of things to talk about. And before we get into all of that, I just want to remind you to like and subscribe to the Productive Conversations podcast on all podcasting platforms and YouTube. And don't forget to check out exclusive content regarding the show across all social media platforms. We're on Instagram at Productive Conversations Podcast, X at Prog Convo Pod, TikTok at Prog Convo Pod, Facebook at Productive Conversations. And as always, don't you forget, check out our presenting sponsor, Magic Mind, the world's first productivity shot. The world's first productivity shot where you can do more and stress less. And it is an ultimate green tea shot with nootropics, matcha, and adaptogens that will help you have a more focused mind, a less foggy brain, and help you live your best life. Go to magicmind.com/PCJune for 48% off your first subscription or 20% off your first one-time purchase. That is magicmind.com/PCJune for 48% off your first subscription or 20% off your first one-time purchase. Magic Mind, reclaim your brain. And I have a great show for you all. And joining me as always is the great Allison, Ryan, and Jose. Let's get to it. What's up, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving. I'm so thankful for you three and the amazing audience that always supports us.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Hello.
How jolly as we about to kick off this holiday season. Everybody had a good weekend?
Can't complain.
Yeah, it's a pretty good weekend.
Hella good weekend for me, too. Definitely big changes, but that's a good thing. So, as we talk about, as always, on this Tuesday show, we have our NFL recap, a productive conversation about week 12, available on all podcasting platforms and YouTube right now, and a productive conversation about week 13 of the college football season, also available on all podcasting platforms and YouTube. We have this show on this Tuesday, no show on Friday for the Thanksgiving holiday. We're back at it here on the Tweetcap on Tuesday, and then Monday morning, Sunday night/Monday morning for your college football recap, the last week of the regular season, week 14, a discussion there, and a discussion about week 13 of the NFL season. So lots to do, and let's get to it. Let's have a great Thanksgiving show right now. All right, the big thing to just start off our conversation, not the fact that Charlie, he did get over 5,000 people to go to Washington Square Park to smoke a cigarette with him in New York City, which we reported early, but also the highly anticipated meeting between New York City Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani and the President of the United States, Donald Trump, took place on Friday afternoon, and it actually went really pleasantly. It went really well. They might be friends after it. So let's show a few viral clips from this interaction. Let's start with number one. The question was, are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist? Mamdani said, I've spoken about it. And then Trump said this.
I want to ask the mayor-elect about a House resolution just passed overwhelmingly to condemn socialism, including with 86 Democrats, all of House Dem leadership, and the minority leader, Hakeem Jeffries, despite his endorsement of you. What's your reaction to that?
I have to be honest with you, I focused very little on resolutions, frankly. I've been focusing...
Condemn socialism.
I understand. I think the focus is on the work at hand. I can tell you I am someone who is a democratic socialist. I've been very open about that. And I know there might be differences about ideology, but the place of agreement is the work that needs to be done to make New York City affordable. That's what I look forward to.
And I want to clarify your answer to Stephen Nelson. He asked about your comment calling the president a fascist. And your answer was, both President Trump and I have been clear about our positions and our views. Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay, you can just say yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Yes.
It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
You pat him on the shoulder.
Oh, pat on the shoulder. That's
Next.
okay. You could just say yes.
The clip simply is Trump freaking loves this guy. LMAO.
Well, look, I hope they have great leaders. This is a man that right now I think is focused on New York City. I really think he has a chance to do a great job. We're going to help him, but I really think he has a chance to do a great job. But I'll let you answer that. You consider yourself the leader of the Democrats? I think it's more appropriate for him.
I consider myself the next mayor of New York City, and I keep my horizons firmly on New York City, and I appreciate the meeting with the president, which focused again on the 5 boroughs and whether New Yorkers could afford to live there.
By the way, being the mayor of New York City is a big deal. Absolutely. I always said, you know, one of the things I would have loved to be someday is the mayor of New York City. Being the mayor of New York, and especially now, because I think you're at really a turning point, one way or the other. You could go great, or it can go in a different direction. And I think you really have a chance to make it great. I appreciate it.
Mr. President, you say you love New York City.
Look at that. Another pat on the backhand handshake.
Another pat.
And one thing, you know, people have talked about how very wealthy people are going to leave New York City due to Mamdami's tax policies that he wants to enforce. So why not ask the most powerful person in the world and somebody very wealthy, how would he handle the situation if he was a resident?
He used to be a resident.
Long ago.
Yeah.
So let's see.
New York City home. Would you feel comfortable living in New York City under a Mamdani administration?
Yeah, I would. I really would. Especially after the meeting. Absolutely.
What makes you comfortable?
We agree on a lot more than I would have thought. I think I want him to do a great job, and we'll help him do a great job. You know, he may have different views, but in many ways, you know, we were discussing when Bernie Sanders was out of the race, I picked up a lot of his votes, and people had no idea because he was strong on not getting ripped off in trade and lots of the things.
So you get the gist from there. All right. How about that? This meeting wound up being a good thing for both sides. Who would have thought? Especially after he called him a communist on Twitter, and then Mamdani called him a fascist on the campaign trail. But guess what? I think we can learn something, and all as humans clearly need to do this. And when we have done this with people we're mad at, we wind up finding a compromise. When you're mad at somebody, when you don't understand somebody, just talk to them one-on-one, and you might actually have a positive solution out of it.
I wouldn't get quite as excited as you are there, Matt. This was a conversation between some dude from New York and the president at this moment. We'll see how it goes in January when they're both in charge. But it was funny to see Donald Trump be like, I actually agree with this democratic socialist. I think it highlights the reality that people have really been reluctant to admit, which is Donald Trump doesn't really have that many actual, like, you know, beliefs. He just likes winning, right? And he hates losing, and therefore he likes winners and hates losers. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire guiding principle of his presidency, of his whole career.
But the thing is, how could these two coexist? That's the one thing. Where did we get to that
he
point?
doesn't, because he doesn't actually believe any of the bullshit that he says. Like, that's what I'm saying to you is.
So is
he
Trump
doesn't
really
care.
a good guy deep down?
Well, no, I would say he's worse because he just says shit to whatever he wants. He doesn't have any true held beliefs other than I don't think he likes immigrants that much. I think that's true. But beyond that, I think he really doesn't have a ton of like hardcore, I believe this, that. Like, he has no governance theory. He just likes being president and dislikes not winning presidential elections. So Mamdani comes in and says, I want to make groceries affordable. He's like, yeah, that's a good idea. And it is a good idea, by the way. I'm not critiquing the president here. He's right. It is a good idea. We should do that. But the difference is he doesn't have a plan to do that. So he's fine with anybody else's plan. He's like, yeah, go for it. He just likes it when people like him. And that's why I think.
Look at this smile, though. Look at this.
He does seem
captured
to like
moment.
But you know, he's a sharp dressed man.
Charming
young
guys
man.
are charming guys.
That's right.
And even
Trump
in your
loves
biggest
them.
haters. you might be able to charm him.
Yeah, Trump loves himself a well-dressed young man. So there you go. I think that's what that is.
There you
Real
go,
buddies.
right? More ways than one, right? Well-dressed man.
Well, I mean, allegedly.
Well, this is actually a good transition because the day after this meeting, you talk about well-dressed man. Trump actually dressed differently for the first time in, I don't know, 20 years with this outfit. This is a real outfit. Quite the look for Trump.
It's not bad.
Like,
he's dressed worse.
It just took one meeting with Mamdani to
Glow
step up his wardrobe.
I mean, yeah, that's interesting. I don't know why. That's a very interesting look for the president. Usually he likes a tie that goes all the way down to his kneecaps and a red hat. So I'm surprised that he dressed up for the airplane ride or helicopter ride, wherever he was going. But yeah,
It's
maybe that's what it
freaking
was.
hilarious.
He's connected to his Manhattan roots again.
That has to be. Oh, he's from Queens.
Queens roots, yeah.
I think, that's something to pay attention to. Clearly, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Speaking of though, I do want to show something off. They're having, I guess, this month specifically the Miss World pageant, and usually during these pageants you are in elegant dresses, and then you answer questions, and then you show a talent, right? Jose,
Yeah.
you like the Miss World, Miss America and stuff?
Yeah, I'm biased though.
Yeah, who for who?
I always go to Miss Puerto Rico.
Well, how about Miss Chille? You ever heard of Miss Chille? Do you know who she is? Fernandez specifically?
No. She hot?
Good chance. She's a very beautiful woman, as she is, Mrs. Chille. So this is her chance now to try to become the Miss World, right? And she has to show her talent. What could she do to stick out? Maybe you dance. Maybe you do performance art. I don't know. Maybe you sing. Maybe you sing well. And I will say for Miss Chille, she did sing. Nobody saw this coming. None of you are going to see this coming. Miss Chille, you know what her talent was?
I do.
Performing death metal. Look at this screamo artist. This is her. Wow. Miss Chille.
And she gives sleeping with the devil a new meaning, boy.
That's craziness.
Do you support this? I don't know the results of what happened.
I mean, she's hot. I'll do it.
Now death metal is all of a sudden cool because she specifically. That's the one that talk about music genres people do not give its day. It's death metal, it's screamo. But because Miss Chille does it, I'm sure everybody's gonna go look for the blood-sucking robots or whatever these bands are called, Nar or Lamb of God.
I think they said it was like Deus or something like that. Desis was the name of it.
I do not know the name. I named a couple. I think they're death metal. They're the heaviest I go is Metallica and System of a Down.
Those are at this point. Those aren't even heavy anymore, right?
Well,
but I mean, I hope that she did well. I don't know if she won, but I hope that she was able to.
They didn't announce the winner yet.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I know almost nothing about it.
I didn't look it up.
Don't you think this would be a good time to look it up just to see?
I'll look it up.
Yeah,
was Miss Universe here?
Yeah, Miss Universe, Miss Chille.
Yeah, did she win Fernandez? Well, Jose, are you gonna listen to some more death metal now?
Fuck no, about Smash where she could scream like that when I smash. Well, I give a shit.
What?
She be like, ha!
A
all day
different
long.
a different Fernandez one. That's interesting. Looks like Miss Mexico. Wait, no. No, it can't be right.
Yeah, I can't be Mexico winning. Ah,
Hey,
break.
Miss
Allison, you
Universe.
like the screamo music? Did you ever have a
It was
phase?
Here we
it
go.
was interesting.
Oh,
I've
come
never
on,
listened to it.
come on, Allison. If fucking Taylor Swift was doing that shit, y'all be
Oh
fucking
god,
play the blasting
No.
shit out of that.
that'll be the day. I found my new favorite
There
Taylor
are
Swift
some
song
people
today.
there are some people on TikTok who do like covers like that of Taylor's music. It actually sounds very good. So
Bet. Imagine Taylor did that shit. Wait for her to take over the metal scene.
Yeah, no. Miss Mexico, Fatima Bosch celebrates winning the 2025 Miss Universe pageant, hosted in
What a,
Thailand on Friday.
what a slap to the face to all the ISIS workers out there.
She's from Mexico. What are you talking about?
I bet
Also, did you
ISIS.
say ISIS?
Yeah, ISIS is craving, like right now, having their fucking ready to feast or whatever shit.
But do you mean ICE or ISIS? Those are two very different groups.
Well, whatever fucking group going after the Mexicans.
Okay,
Fuck.
you mean ICE. I was like, ISIS is a terror cell in the Middle East.
Yeah.
ISIS is the same shit. They're both terrorist groups. Who gives a shit?
Well, that's true, actually. I do agree with that. Oh, wow, very political, Jose. Good for you.
I know. Thank you.
Oh, goodness. The runner-up was Thailand, by the way. Second runner-up was Venezuela. Third runner-up, the Philippines. And fourth runner-up was, what the hell is this one? Looks Irish.
Damn, Chile didn't even place.
they were turned
Chile
off.
was in the top 12.
God damn, that's how she probably regret playing that fucking song.
I wonder if there's any. No, she got no credit. None for her win, or for her singing, rather. That's crazy. But we enjoyed it. And that's frankly all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Quick clip of who dis. I'm simply going to paint the picture. This is a woman who's a teacher somewhere. Look at her at the bar at 12 a.m.
Oh.
To give up means they're like, oh my god, I can't do
teach
that.
a child the next day at 12 noon.
Right? We always try. And the more we try, the better we get. Go ahead, let's see.
I like this top comment. How could you tell someone's a teacher? Don't worry, they'll tell you. I had to share that quickly. Why did she post that? Why? Someone's gonna recognize you and probably snitch.
I mean, let people live their lives. Who fucking cares?
The parents of the kids?
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you care?
Oh,
There's
Ryan.
teachers
Okay,
out
so
there.
if we're in Ryan's, it's fine to
Yes!
get lit. Oh,
Yeah, oh man.
Oh my God.
She should be able to live her own life.
Yeah, I don't care what the hell my kid's teacher does when it's not teaching. As long as the
it doesn't
teaching
as
is
they're
affect
done.
my
doing-
kid, who cares?
As long as the teaching is done correctly.
What if they
I'm
do
good.
Ryan,
cocaine at that club?
Come on,
If
Ryan.
the teaching is done correctly, I don't care.
Oh,
Don't
Ryan,
ask, don't tell.
if they're fucking drunk as fuck and they're like hungover as shit, and my kid's fucking eating a fucking Lego,
No,
it's gonna
but
be
did
a
you
real
hear
problem.
what I said? Did you hear what I said? If they're doing their job correctly, I don't care what they do when they're not at
So you
work.
support
Ryan,
high
you're
functioning
at-
alcoholics
yeah,
and
That's
drug
right.
dealers,
No, correct.
as long
You know
as
what?
they can teach.
Yes. As long as they are good teachers from the moment my kid arrives to the moment my kid leaves, I really don't care that much about what they do outside
I'll have
of the
to
classroom.
respectfully disagree.
Yeah, you know what makes them a good teacher? They're in bed at 9 p.m.
No,
getting
I
ready
don't
for the
see.
day.
I don't care.
That's-
What makes them a good teacher is if my kid can read and do math. If my kid's not an idiot, then they've done their job, and that's good with me. Best of luck. Do I think you should be out doing cocaine till 2 a.m. before school? No. I think that's a poor decision. But I'm not their. They're not their dad, so it's really not my choice. I'm just saying, as long as my kid learns what it needs to learn, then we're done. Then I don't have to worry about this. Why we have so much to worry about in our lives right now? Why do I got to worry about other people, what they're doing? I don't. If
Oh.
my family is okay, then my family is okay. I don't have to. You know what I mean? Too much people, too much caring about shit that doesn't matter.
Well, okay, Ryan. As long as they keep the drugs off the premises, you're
That's
okay
right.
with
Yeah.
it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Ryan.
Keep the coke in the club. That's not my problem.
Keep the coke in the club, okay.
Keep the coke in the club is not his problem.
That's right.
You're fucking crazy, Ryan. Swear to
Quote me
fucking
on
God.
that. What am I supposed to say? Like, but no, in all seriousness, what would you say? Like, you're a parent. What do you say? Hey, I know you went to a club last night.
Hey, I know. I
Okay.
see that. Yeah. Hey, bitch. I see that white powder under your nose. Don't you think it's kind of suspect that you're gonna be around my kid in a few more hours?
But you see what I'm saying? If you see white powder on their nose, that's different.
Ryan,
Because
when I
they're
see-
at school high. I'm not
I
talking
think the
about that.
solution is if you want to live your life, just be careful putting it on social media. Is that fair?
Well, that's
At
definitely
least-
fair. Yeah, no, 100%. Why would you ever
That's
put
where
something
she
on social
messed
media?
up.
Listen, I'm telling you, when that teacher's making poor decisions in life, I do not want that teacher to teach my kids anything.
If she can read, Jose, then I'm good.
I would
I
hope.
hope people can't read. Too many.
All right.
I would hope she know what the fuck she can read, so she know the difference what cocaine and fucking sugar powder is.
Well, I don't, to be honest with you, don't care about that either. As long as my kid can read both those words by the time they graduate 5th grade, done. Lock in.
Okay, then. Well, I'm going to move on to this. Shadeur Sanders has become the most popular player in the NFL at the moment, even on a large scale. Shadeur Sanders had his first NFL start on Sunday against the Las Vegas Raiders, and he played pretty well, going 11 of 20, 209 passing yards, 1 touchdown and an interception, and defeating a very poor Vegas Raiders team. Shadeur continues to have all the confidence in the world. And 2 interesting things he said after this victory. Talking to CBS Sports after the game, this is what he had to say directly after the game.
Win is crazy. It's amazing, you know, off of 1 week of practice, you know what I mean? This 1 week of practice. So imagine, you know, what a full offseason look like. It get dangerous, but it's just a 1 week of practice. So I'm just truly thankful, you know, that everything happened. Win is crazy. It's amazing.
And then after, he spoke on the podium regarding this and said this quote.
You know, so a lot of people want to see me fail, and it ain't gonna happen. You know, it ain't gonna happen.
All
Jesus
right.
Christ, this motherfucker must forget he plays for the Cleveland fucking Browns.
And yeah, the Vegas Raiders being then ranked 25th,
They're
the
the
25th ranked
shittiest team.
defense in the NFL. At this moment, he is the starting quarterback. Wasn't he the starting quarterback for next week for Cleveland? So
Who
do
they
you
playing?
believe him? Do you think we're about to see the rise of Shadeur
No.
Sanders?
Who do they play next week?
Yeah, that's
Confirm that in a second.
the main thing, honestly.
That tells me right away. If it's fucking
They play the 49ers on Sunday at home.
Oh, shit, that's not real. Buffalo, 49ers defense sucks dick.
Yeah,
They're off.
that's
They go 49ers, Tennessee after that, then the Chicago Bears, who's
Oh,
an
so
excellent
he's-
offense.
He's
on
about to
Sunday.
go on a run, isn't he?
He'll get he got a shot at the next 2 games. But that
The
Bears
game's
game
gonna be hard.
Bears games is gonna definitely be hard.
It
Well,
goes,
I'll be-
it goes Bears, Bills, Steelers, and Bengals to finish the year.
Oh,
Well,
fuck.
okay, it gets tough toward the end there.
Yeah.
But no, here's my thing. This is true. I was saying this to Matt when we were asking before they announced he was the starter. Matt was like, "Do you think they make him the starter?" And why not? I mean, you haven't really won anything. You don't have a real quarterback. Dylan Gabriel is himself a rookie. It's not like he's some like prohibitive favorite to be the franchise quarterback. There's no downside to starting Shadeur. He's got the hot hand right now. And I'll be honest, if he puts 3 wins on the board back to back to back, that's probably enough. That probably gives him a leg up going forward. Obviously, the Browns are going to have to find a real quarterback eventually, and I don't know that it's Shadeur. But for the time being, it will be if he wins the next 3 because, like you said,
We also have
the
Deshaun
next 2.
Watson coming back next year, too. Don't forget that.
Yeah, well, they've wanted him gone for a long time.
Yeah, but they
He's
gotta
still
pay
he's
that.
they gotta pay him. That's why they're
gotta pay
letting him
him.
play.
I know. But I'm just saying, like, that's, that I'm not convinced that Deshaun Watson's starting next year.
Can they just do a buyout with that? I assume they're gonna try to do a buyout with this motherfucker.
I assume so too, but we'll see. But generically speaking, if he wins the next 2 games, then he won the 3 games he was supposed to win.
But does he have the ability to, for what you're seeing on the field,
to win the
good
next
enough?
2 games?
Yes. You think he could beat? Because why? Because of his accuracy?
No, because
because of his agility?
because of how bad the Titans and the 49ers defenses are. No. This is not about him. I'm not saying he's good. I'm saying they suck. And so he's got a fighting chance to beat them, even though he's not great. But
you also got to realize Cleveland defense is like what, top 5?
Yeah, it's one of the best in the league. Miles Garrett, 3 more sacks last week.
You already up in the leg. You just don't. As long as this motherfucker don't turn over the ball a lot,
right?
Like, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying what that does for him, if you're just playing it out, is it gives him what he just said he wanted, which would be a full offseason. I think he would get a full offseason as the presumptive starter for the next season, provided he wins at least these next 2 games. If he loses either one of them, they're just gonna whatever. He might play, but they're gonna can him.
They're gonna give it back to Gabriel.
Yeah, if he loses either of these next 2 games, they're not gonna start him because they don't want to start him. As you saw from that interview, he knows they don't want to start him. So he can't mess up.
Question,
to be honest, might be enough to motivate him. I mean, we don't know, but this is a lot of pressure. Yeah, the teams that he's playing suck, and he's got a great defense to keep the other team from scoring. But you could still screw it up, and if he screws it up, his career is done because they don't want him. Like, nobody wants
say
him to
that.
play.
Come on now.
Who wants Shadeur Sanders to be their starting quarterback?
I mean, listen, the Jets took Tim Tebow.
The Jets took Tim Tebow, and that worked like a lead balloon.
But that's what I'm saying here. Jets would take Sanders though on a like a 5th round, 6th round pick. They would test on. You don't have a quarterback at all.
Sure.
Same for the Raiders. Same. There's people that's what I'm saying. Whatever. These few games.
He loses to the Tennessee Titans. I don't believe that that's true, Jose. I'm not going to lie to you.
I get you that, but if they lose, but it depends. If Tennessee wins, that means your defense sucked, and when your defense is supposed to be the best top 5 in the world, and you let Tennessee score on you,
or it means you can't outscore the Tennessee Titans.
That is true, but again,
I'm sorry. If he loses to Tennessee, he's not starting anywhere next year. He'll be lucky to be playing next year. I mean, he's still on contract, so he'll be on the team, but he's not starting anywhere.
Shadeur Sanders will be there as long as it's relevant, and he just causes a lot of noise. And like I said, the reason why they'll play him is because of the fan base, if anything.
Well, they've got nothing else.
And we'll see what else happens for the rest of the year, but I don't know. I saw a quarterback who held on to the ball too long, who did have that 156-yard reception, but nothing was that impressive on arm strength or accuracy. They relied on the running game a lot. Quinshon Judkins was mostly that offense.
Yeah.
So he just has to keep developing. It is only his 2nd game. We'll see for the rest of the season if they do play him, and then we'll talk again by training camp if there's an actual competition, if he can win.
I agree.
I mean, you would think they will trade one of them in the offseason. You got to trade one of them. Sure. You ain't keeping both of them.
Yeah, and we'll see if Stefanski and his staff stay as well. Maybe a new coaching staff would try to figure him out, if anything. But the only reason, Shadeur just gets attention. That's the thing now. He did get a win. Even if the team is a poor team, you can't take that away. So we'll see how the next few weeks go for him. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. What are we doing next? So I want to talk about, Letterboxd, right?
I do, yes.
Guys and girls. What do you think is the difference between guys and girls when it comes to our favorite movies? What are movies that guys like? What are movies that girls like?
Well,
Guys like Rocky and The Godfather. And it
That's
seems
the
like that's
dude.
it.
That's Rocky and the Godfather. I think that's a little old. I
I was good.
honestly think
Wolf
the
of Wall Street,
Godfather. I
too.
think only the Godfather. Honestly, only Italians would care
Italians.
about that. Nobody else
Maybe,
does.
yeah.
Okay,
But Wolf of Wall Street is in there too. That's a guy movie, I think.
Wolf of Wall Street. I think yes
Yeah.
for millennials and younger.
Yeah, younger guys. In the way that Rocky is for older guys.
Guys' movies are like John Wick and shit like that, and girls' movies is for like Wicked.
I have never liked
Wicked.
John Wick.
Got it?
Right, Jose, you heard that? Ryan doesn't like John Wick.
I don't see the appeal. I just don't see the appeal.
Okay.
They shouldn't have done it with the dog. I do get it, but I just don't see the appeal.
Shooting people up and being a badass.
No, that's fine. But there are better
Okay.
shooting up movies than that one. That's what I'm saying.
No, John. That's why there's like fucking infinity these fucking movies, and they just keep fucking going. Nobody's saying no. We don't want no more John Wick.
What?
Ryan doesn't want John Wick.
No, I don't care. I'm apathetic to John Wick, but I don't dislike it. I don't get it.
You tell Ryan, hey, let's go see a Wick movie. He's gonna think it's a fucking musical bullshit.
Wicked.
That's not necessarily true. If it's a bad musical, I don't want to see it.
Jesus Christ. Come on, Ryan.
Well,
they got better gun action movies than John Wick, though.
I never won a last fucking action movie.
I think like a Die Hard's guy movie. Shawshank Redemption.
Well, that's a serious. Shawshank's like a serious movie.
Like a serious guy. Yeah, guys like a lot of guys like that movie.
Shawshank.
No, I mean, yes, you're right, but those are guys who are serious about movies.
You're talking action movie, like.
Jose says you're going to see The Hangover or John Wick.
I think Interstellar or Fight Club. Those are ones too.
Fight Club's a good one. Interstellar. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody likes
People love that movie.
I think everybody liked that one.
But now I want to talk about the female perspective. What are some girl movies girls like?
Yeah, Barbie.
Did you say Barbie?
The Barbie movie. Girls like that shit.
Barbie was great.
Wicked.
I know men that like the Barbie movie.
You know, all these girl movies, there's only one guy in this group that's seen them all.
Yeah, so far, of the two that you mentioned.
God damn.
Allison, what did you say first? The book, the Notebook?
The Notebook, yeah.
Yeah.
I did not see the Notebook.
Get the fuck out of here.
Have not seen it.
Well,
you know a girl movie that I did see that was horrible? Allison, I'm curious if you've seen it. You ever see The Age of Adeline?
What?
Yeah.
What the hell
with Blake
Lively?
Yeah, Jesus Christmas.
I've
I
never
watched
heard
that
of
movie.
that movie.
It was a date. I went with
yeah,
Melissa.
if I hear Ryan picks his movies, I feel like I'm gonna grow a vagina. God damn.
So
what the
Melissa wanted to see the movie, so we went. We were in college, so it was a
yeah,
while
come
ago.
on, Ryan. Use your wife as a fucking excuse to watch.
No, this is literally this is true. Let me finish what I'm saying. So we see this movie, and it's the stupidest concept. She gets struck by lightning and like stops aging or some shit. It doesn't make a lick of sense. She crashes her car. Then Harrison Ford's there. I don't know where he came from. The movie is so psychotic. It makes no sense. It's messy. I hated every second of it. But that is a girl movie, I would say, because so obviously we were with my wife and I, not my wife at the time, and then she had friends who saw it the week before, and they're the ones who were like, "Oh, it's a good movie. You should go see it." And then that's when we saw it because it had been recommended by some of her friends who had seen it together. And I was like, this sucks. But she was like, no, I don't think it sucks. So that's, I think, a quintessential girl movie in that I've never met a guy who liked that movie.
I've never heard.
Most guys haven't even seen that movie.
I never even heard that movie.
But I know many women.
And I'm at least aware of most movies. I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, it was like 2016.
Hey, how about Mean Girls? Mean Girls is a chick movie.
Yeah,
that's a good movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised, Brian?
When Harry Met Sally.
That's one.
That was pretty good.
Star Wars is a dude movie.
Star Wars, yeah. What was I gonna say? You know what?
Harry Met Sally's great.
I will say, Jose, you're allowed to make fun of me for this one, but I will share it. So, I do have a favorite chick flick, like actual chick flick, and it's music and lyrics. And I've never hidden that. I believe that. Drew Barrymore, Hugh Grant, love that movie. It's a great movie. The best chick flick I've ever seen.
What movie?
Music and lyrics.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Oh,
It's a good movie.
you absolutely have to. Like I said,
I love Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, so like we were doing
Me
like
too.
we were swapping back and forth when we first moved to New Jersey. So I pick a movie, she pick a movie, and she picked that one, and I was like, this is awesome. To the point where if we're ever like we're watching another, if someone was like wanted a romance, that's the first one I would suggest every time.
My only chick movie that I enjoyed was definitely Maybe with Ryan Reynolds.
A good one too.
I think I know that one. Which one's that one? Like, what's not about quickly?
Where it's like his daughter, his daughter had to guess who his mom was in the story.
Oh yeah. It's like
How
a
to Lose
weird
Guy in
version of
10
Mamma
Days
Mia.
is my favorite.
Interesting perspective, guys. Well, I actually have an answer to this.
I didn't know there was a right answer.
Well, for what's been voted on Letterboxd. Letterboxd is a big social media site for people who like movies. And they were able to come up with the list on the highest rated movies based off pronouns. People who use she pronouns. We'll talk with the guys' movies first. I'll first tell you the list. There's 20 of them. The ones that made it before we count it down include Inglourious Bastards, Seven, Django, Parasite, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, The Godfather, La Haine, which is a French film, Dune, Lord of the Ring, specifically the first one, Dead Poet Society. And going backwards, number 10 is Goodfellas, 9 is Pulp Fiction, 8 is Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Shawshank at 7, Good Will Hunting at 6, Dark Knight at 5, La La Land at 4, Whiplash at 3, Fight Club at 2, and number 1 is Interstellar.
I have seen all of those movies.
I've never seen Interstellar.
You've seen La Haine?
No, all of the top 10. I had no idea what that French film is. I was happy that I saw Parasite.
It's like the French version of American History X, if that makes sense.
Okay. I was just proud that I had seen Parasite, Matt. I was like, oh, I know that one.
That seems to be the one.
That's the one foreign film we all see. Yeah.
It is great, though. Interstellar. I mean, yeah, a lot of people really love Interstellar. I somewhat find it a bit overwhelming. I find it a bit overrated too.
Really? I really liked it. I've seen it. I only saw it recently. I did not see it when it came out.
I didn't feel the emotion that other people do. I understand where it's coming from, but I personally never felt it. I don't know.
You guys might be surprised, but I never seen that piece of shit movie either.
No way.
Well, it's not a piece of shit, but I just thought it was long.
Matt, are you scared of space, generically speaking?
No.
It's okay. I will say, as someone myself who considers. Yeah, like I would not do well in outer space. I would have a hard time. Like if you think about it for more than a minute, it's terrifying to think about being up there. And I think that for people like me who are definitely, team Earth, we're on the home team here, that movie does hit a little different because it's one thing to go to space. It's another thing to get lost in space. You know what I mean? Like just all of it. It's a lot. If you're scared of space, it's a tough movie to watch in that respect. It's a great movie to watch, but it gives you that emotional, like, oh my God, you're missing this, you're missing that. I don't want to give any more away since not everybody has seen it, but
Ryan, go chill in the Bronx at night. You're gonna be praying that you're in
not
space.
space though. That's
You'll be praying that
but that's
you
the
would
Bronx.
be in
It's not
space.
space.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you'll be praying that
watch the movie. You'll see what I'm saying. I'm telling you. Even if you don't. Even if you're don't think that way, like, if you watch the movie, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. My opinion. You'll be like, oh, I don't agree with him, but I get what he means.
You're talking about with Interstellar?
Yeah, with Interstellar. Like, if you were scared of space, that movie's going to hit you.
I don't think I don't know. I've never talked to people about their fear of space.
Well, it's like people who are scared of, like, deep water. But
I don't know.
The sky.
I don't know. I've never heard people talk about my fears in life. Space. Has any?
Well, I mean, no, because you're not going to go there. I'm going to avoid it. But when people are like, "Would you go to the moon?" My answer is no. And they say, "Why?"
If I knew I was going to make it back, I would.
But you never do. Yeah. That's the point. That's the point.
Well, that's a very specific fear, Ryan. I will have to say.
No, that's fine. I know I'm not alone. There's a word for it too. I don't remember it now, but there's a word for it.
Yeah, losers.
well, yeah. That's
Got him.
That's the shorthand. That's the nickname we use when we're at our meetings. But there's a scientific term as
Oh
well.
my
Yeah.
God, meetings. All right, and now we have the female ones. Again, the top 20, 11 through 20 include the movies Howl's Moving Castle, Black Swan, Everywhere, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Mamma Mia, The Fantastic Mr. Fox, Little Miss Sunshine, Spirited Away, Lady Bird, Before Sunrise, and Whiplash.
Okay, I've seen some of those. That's the top 10?
No, that's the 11
that's
through
the
20.
others. Gotcha.
And
okay.
10 through 20 in order.
Mhm.
10, Call Me By Your Name. 9, Perks of a Wallflower. 8, Caroline. 7, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That's on
6,
both.
Interstellar. Pride and Prejudice, number 5. 10 Things I Hate About You, number 4. Little Woman, number 3. La La Land 2. And the number one movie. What is the number one movie for film, specifically film buffs, but female film buffs?
League of their own.
League of Their Own. No.
I don't know. Allison, do you have any clue?
No, I don't.
It's Dead
Taylor
Poet
Swift.
Society.
What the hell?
Oh, interesting.
Is according to this.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I could see it.
And yes, the 3 repeats. There were 3 movies that made both lists. This is the one thing I guess guys and girls agree on. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Interstellar, La La Land. And what are the 3 themes of those? Very
Poet
deep
Society, right?
movie, 3 very deep movies about unrequested love. Or trying to find, no, not unrequested love, more like trying to find love, I should say.
Wow, that's
Very
interesting.
deep. I love it. It shows us we're all hurting on the inside. And when we see a amazing story based on it, we all could connect on it.
Also, fun. This is true. I don't know if anyone else has this. I saw La La Land with
Your
wife?
Yeah.
With my wife, and
Yeah. Who else would it be?
other people. You could go see it.
Oh,
I dated
come on,
other
Ryan.
people,
You
Jose.
need
Anyway,
Go to every movie you write. Gotta write a permission slip.
So, I liked it way more than she did, actually. Like, I remember being like, "That was awesome."
So
She's
that's
like,
what. So is that the representation of men?
No. It's just an interesting bit because on the guys' list it's lower than on the girls' list, but in our particular situation they were flipped. So it's just an interesting tidbit. No, I don't believe we're just 2 people.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I know what you're saying. But that's the one thing I get it. These deep movies about figuring out love, and from what I remember, with spoiler, 2 out of these 3 don't end happily. So, what does that represent? What does that mean? What do you guys think about that? What does
I
it
don't
say?
think any of them end happily.
That's a realistic movie.
Yep. I mean, Interstellar ends.
I haven't seen the Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind either.
That's an amazing.
That's
film.
a very good movie.
That hits my soul every single time.
Is
It's a
it
good movie to watch
sad?
in the winter? Yeah. The movie's about a guy who just go through a breakup where there's this innovative surgery where if you take it, you will completely forget about your ex-lover. You'll completely erase them from your life. You'll never remember them.
It's giving Severance now that you're saying it like that. I mean, I saw it first, obviously. It was kind of Severance.
But obviously, it's a deeper journey to get there, and whether or not he's actually going to do it, and that deep question of, is it better to have loved than lost than never love at all?
Did he do it at the end?
I mean, you want me to spoil it?
Yes, that's why I asked.
No, I won't
come
spoil
on.
it out of respect.
Spoil it offline.
Do it, just do it. I'll forget.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah. Do it.
No,
No,
it's
spoil
okay.
offline. Spoil. We have people watching this. We don't want to spoil forever all the viewers.
If they had the 10 years to watch this stupid fucking movie, then fuck
It's actually
'em.
20 years.
20 years. Fuck them. Go ahead, Matt. Give me the
This is
evil
true.
side.
I haven't seen it, so I don't remember. I remember. I know the last scene. But I don't remember what happened.
I thought he did. I might be wrong, but I thought he did.
No, they're trying to fucking use that. You're trying to just fuck with us now.
I swear to God, I'll look it up. Really, I really don't remember. I haven't seen it since college.
Well, because
like
I said, that ended. I did, but I don't know. I just, if I remember correctly, which I probably
I'll do a very quick search.
But because again, they all ended sad, like Matt said. Well, not all.
I mean,
guess
the
just some
La
of
La
those.
Land rips your soul out. Have you seen La La Land?
Yeah.
I haven't. It's on my
listen,
list.
no pussy movies is on my list to watch in the near
Pussy.
future. All right?
John
La La
Legend
Land.
is in La La Land.
Who gives a
Fun
fuck? He's
fact.
the biggest pussy in the world. Stop it, John Legend.
All right, at
If
John Legend.
Yeah, if
Let
you
us
think
know.
if I could beat one music artist up, who would you beat? John Lennon, the legend, would be on that fucking list.
Oh, I mean, he's not an MMA fighter, so I don't. Maybe. I wasn't saying he could beat you in a fist fight.
Okay, I got it now. I have it. Do you want it once and for all?
Yes.
You really
Now I kinda
will.
want
You
it
really
now.
are gonna miss out on a great
I
movie
get. I
experience.
wasn't planning on watching it anyway. I don't give a fuck how great it is. So
Yes,
don't
he
worry.
does this. He does the
Yeah,
procedure.
I was right. See, I remember
But
the movie.
they meet again and rekindle, even though they don't know who each other they are. So it's up to interpretation if they get back.
So
But they
wait a
do meet
second.
again.
Wait a second. So if one gets it, they both get it. How
No.
the fuck she don't remember him?
Well, I forgot how that works.
You know what? Fuck this. This is more complicated than ever. I'm definitely not watching this piece of shit. And I hope
No,
everyone
Okay,
else
sorry.
out listening-
They both did the surgery.
Yeah,
They
but
both did
also,
it.
yeah, I was about to
They
say,
both
no,
did
it's
it.
not if one gets it, the other has to get it. It's
Yeah,
an individual thing.
Right.
But they
So
both
they
get
both-
it, and then they meet each other like with fresh eyes, and they decide to give it another go. And obviously, the interpretation could be that they were meant for each other because even when they removed each other from their
Still,
minds,
right.
they still end up together. The other interpretation is he saw a rando on the street, said, "What's good?" They're gonna go date, and guess what? It's not gonna work. They're gonna break up again. Cycle continues.
Or
That's why it's melancholy.
they're two big fucking idiots that spent all that money.
That's the third option, yes.
Oh, I'll go with the option.
But yeah, they all have. I mean, they all kind of have a melancholy ending. Now that you're saying it, Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch that over the Thanksgiving break.
You just spoiled the ending for everybody. You're gonna rewatch it? The fuck?
Well,
I
we said
gotta
first of
remember
all,
how
we said
they get
spoiler
there.
alert, and second of all,
I'm
yeah.
popping
Oh, you
when you
watch
got-
it now. You
Oh.
funny.
I'm just glad I remembered because I was like, man, if I'm just totally wrong, I'm gonna look like an idiot. But I was
Yeah,
like, I'm
haven't
pretty
seen it since
confident.
college, so that'd be a good one to rekindle. All right, you know one of the things I like about Sabrina Carpenter does at these concerts.
What?
She does these. I'm a arrest a famous person.
Oh, with the pink handcuffs, yeah.
She arrested Ellie Fanning, Dakota Fanning. It's great to see Dakota Fanning. She arrested Maya Rudolph. I think
Drew
who else?
Barrymore,
Drew Barrymore. Who else she arrested?
Miss Piggy.
Did she? I don't know if I saw that
Oh,
one.
Jose, thanks for spoiling the
Oh, was it?
thing.
No, I've seen.
But this was the
shit.
last
Oh.
one. This is the very last one of her tour. And then you have a surprise guest. Is this person? Who did Miss Carpenter arrest?
Like you, gorgeous, I'd know that face anywhere.
The bodyguard, the bear bodyguard.
What is your name?
There are so many people here tonight. Everyone's gonna be here, huh?
No one could have prepared me for you being here right now, actually. Are you enjoying the show?
Yes! I'm loving it! I mean, I do have a few notes. I'll share it with you after the show.
You're so funny, Miss Piggy. Wow.
Here, selfie.
Oh, she's taking pictures with fans. Hold on.
Not too close, not too close.
I get really flustered when I'm around you. You're like the only celebrity that makes me really like nervous to be around. It's like I'm getting really overwhelmed. Oh, would you look at that? Whoopsie. Oh, that's so embarrassing. You do. You know, it's a tradition on this tour. It's been a beautiful tradition We've arrested so many beautiful individuals, and I feel like tonight is your night.
Excuse me, Miss Carpenter. Did you say she's being arrested?
Yeah, but it's kind of fake.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna need those. I brought my own, thanks. All right, let's go, pig.
Oh, but we have like pink ones.
Yeah, no, thank you. I got my own. Yeah, tell it to the judge, sister.
Be a crime.
You know what I love as a society? That we have low-key all agreed that the Muppets are real people, living their lives, doing their own thing, having their own careers for
The
what?
Muppets are
The
the
last
only-
50 years?
The Muppets are the only act that has survived kayfabe.
Seriously, man.
Nobody will ever admit that Kermit's not real.
Exactly, right?
Kermit was on, this is true, Kermit the Frog was on The Masked Singer. They pulled off the mask to reveal a puppet. The mask came off and it was Kermit the Frog. There was a man who had to sit behind underneath a puppet that was controlling a, masked whatever. That's crazy. But again, they were like, they're like, oh, a celebrity is under all the masks, and one of the celebrities was factually Kermit the Frog. Not the guy who plays Kermit the Frog. It was actually the frog.
Like I said, we've all just agreed with ourselves that the Muppets are
real
people.
Yeah.
And Miss Piggy got arrested. You know what's so good? They really never swear. They're always so witty without ever crossing the line. Like, well, yes.
No, the Muppets are fun. They need to do more Muppet stuff. The Muppets could bring us all together, I think.
They really do. I do think it could be a hit too.
They're bringing them back in Disney World.
All right, but outside of Disney World for the rest of us.
Well, get your ass to Disney World, Ryan.
I'm not going to Disney World. I got stuff to do.
Wicked. Oh,
that was
yeah.
2 hours.
Go watch Wicked. Fucking over the happiest place in the fucking world, Ryan. Take your
2
wife
hours
overnight.
is so much different than
what you need to do
going to Florida.
Is be respectful to Melissa because all them fucking shit movies you went to go see. Take her to goddamn Disney World. Take her to Disney World, god damn it.
Those are literally not my choice, most of them.
I'm sorry, Melissa, if you hear this podcast. I'm trying.
Wicked was my choice, but the rest of them weren't.
You guys are so funny. All right. You guys need to see who's going to be this new star who's on the rise. His name is Performer Williams. Never heard of Performer Williams?
Is that his name, Performer Williams?
Yeah, that's the name. Performer Williams. That's the artist group.
Fucking dumb name that is. Hey guys, I'm Performer Williams. I perform for y'all if you didn't get it.
That's right.
Do you get it?
Like, look at him cover this classic Oh Boy, the Cameron song. Look how hard he goes. A white boy with some motion.
Just blaze. Oh baby. All the girls see the boy. Look at his kicks. Boy. Look at his car. Boy. All I say is, look, mommy, I'm no good. I'm so hood. Clap at your soul. You're sober, then leave after it's over. Killer, I'm not your companion or your man standing. Hit me when you wanna get rammed in. I'll be scrambling with lots of mobsters, shot for lobsters, cops and robbers. Listen, every block is blocker.
Yeah, Dipset.
He's everybody, correct? I didn't make that up.
Yeah,
He's all the parts.
He performs everything.
Good.
But he has an actual band when he does perform.
Oh yeah. I know he can't do that in person, but that clip, I was like, those all look like the same person. So I was like, just making sure. So it wasn't one of those all white people look the same thing.
I love him covering Future. He should open up for Taylor when she comes back.
I don't like the Simpsons gif in the comments.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was very distracting while I was trying to listen to the song.
And then we have Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh. Ah, they got harmony there too. They gotta go. He's gotta go 3 parts if he's the Chipmunks, because there's 3 Chipmunks.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's all about Performer Williams.
How I do wonder. Nobody ever tried to be Alvin and the Chipmunks, and you think about it. Feels like a completely, like that's like a ready-made thing. You just turn on the thing. If you can carry a tune, you boom, you're a chipmunk.
They did those movies, but no one.
Well, the
cares.
movies, yeah, but I'm like, they never tried to like figure out a way. You think with holograms and stuff, they'd have some giant holographic chipmunks dancing or something.
Not this year.
No.
All right, let's do some questions of the day, y'all. I want the first question to be, what is something wild you have done or you have seen at a restaurant, either within the place you eat, either where you're eating or in the kitchen? What's some wild stuff? Tell us a funny story that took place at a restaurant.
I don't even know.
That we did or we seen?
Either or.
Well, I mean, it's not really wild. I fucked the girl in the stall in the restaurant.
No way. Not you, Jose.
Yeah, in the
Which
Bertucci-
restaurant?
Bertucci?
Which restaurant is this?
Bertucci's.
I did that
No.
at the Smith.
Oh, Smith.
That's a
Yeah.
fancier restaurant, isn't it? Look at you go. Congrats.
We classy out here.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Whatever,
Shocking
I'm-
nobody. I haven't done that. But
wow.
I will
That's enough
say,
respect life, Ryan. Come on.
so I will say this one's quasi connected. But it wasn't me.
You got a hand job, at least?
Wasn't
in the parking
me.
lot?
But I was working as a bartender. Matt knows I worked as a bartender for a little while. And there was a family that had just come from the restaurant part of it to the bar side, right? And this kid was texting. I say kid, he was probably my age. So like 20, 19, 20, between 19 and 21. It was texting somebody. And they were kind of like, you know, making jokes about it was some girl, right? And then he went, excused himself. I had to run to the bathroom, so I run to the bathroom, and I just hear from the stall, like from his iPhone, like he's a 60-year-old man, the camera sound, like the when you take a picture on your iPhone, right? This is a few years back, so I don't think anything of it other than that's weird. So I go back to work. Then the kid ended up being who was in the stall, and he comes out. And yeah, he was sending dick pics to his to a Tinder date from the restaurant bathroom. So there you go. That's a little strange.
How do you know it was a
I
Tinder date?
I don't know. They were talking about how he didn't know this girl when they were sitting at the bar. So I know it wasn't like his, wife.
Ryan, because you can't send pictures on Tinder. So I'm interested in how you know.
Well,
Were you
I'm
looking at the
no,
pictures?
No. I'm saying he may have met somebody dating online. I'm using Tinder as shorthand, and then he was sending them pictures of his
Nice.
wiener.
Was this you?
No, I was working.
Poor Ryan.
You got time. Trust me. Listen. I fuck girls on at Pizza Hut cutting table.
Sure.
You might be working. You got time to fucking. All right.
Well, I was busy. Okay, I was trying to do a good job at my job, but
I bet.
I do know that was an awkward thing that was happening in the restaurant that I was working at. So there we go. That's my awkward restaurant. And it's kind of connected to Allison and Jose, but not quite because it wasn't me. And they were alone.
Come on, Ryan. You know what you need to do this weekend? If you got no plans for this weekend, just go to like a McDonald's parking lot.
No, I'm busy.
And just get a quick one in there.
No, I'm busy this weekend.
Spicing your relationship up. Maybe you
busy this weekend.
Maybe she wants Tarzan Ryan to be a little wild.
Maybe.
My God, you're busy. What are you busy with?
Oh, just not that. Just not that. Just something different than that.
Bible study, something like that?
Could be.
Oh my God.
Okay. Another question of the day. If your ex had to give a Yelp review of dating you, what would he or she say?
Oh, fuck me.
A good Yelp review.
I think so too. I like to think.
I don't know.
But lazy.
I don't know. I hope it was nice.
I know. What would your review? What would they say?
Oh,
I don't know. I was respectful. I'd like to think that they write that. I was funny. I hope they write that down somewhere. I hope they give me at least 4 stars, maybe 3. That's probably fair. We could be fair. We don't have to go 5 or anything like that. Given my
Right.
lack of intimacy in parking lots of a McDonald's, I can see why I couldn't get that coveted 5th star. But no, I would like to think that they remembered me as both funny and like attentive.
I love how you guys write that. Like, oh, I would love them. Like, give me that Yelp review. Then why the fuck are they not with you? If you're such
I
as fucking
died,
4
so-
stars, 4 or 5 star motherfuckers, they will still be with you, Ryan. Come on.
Who's to say that we just didn't grow apart? You could be a good person and not be in a
Yeah,
good
well then I
match.
guess that stars will be dropping then, because if you grew apart, there's something that you're lacking. So that
No,
means
you just
those
aren't
stars are dropping.
compatible. You're just not compatible.
Or they
Okay,
died.
those stars, right? You could
Or
be
they
a great
died. Yeah.
that too. Well, that's different. But
Oh,
if
5
you're,
stars.
but if they're dead, they're not giving you a Yelp review. All right, they don't got time to do that at that moment. The point
You have
is,
all the time in the world right now.
But they don't have internet. That's the main problem.
yes, that's very true.
No, I mean, I would not give most of my exes a bad grade.
But you're not giving none of them 4 or 5 stars. 3 at tops. 3 is like it just 3 is a perfect number where I just feel like it wasn't just compatible. She wasn't bad, but she wasn't great. Like she lacked
I
stuff,
would
but
like
she
to
was
think that I can impress enough in my short time before we decide we're not compatible to get that 4th star.
No, Ryan, you're not gonna get that 4 star. Let's
I
be
want
real
that 4th
honest.
star. I think
4
I can get
star,
it.
4 star is like, think of it. 3 stars.
I
is
put
like
on a 4-star
mixture.
performance in everything I do.
Yeah, but because you feel like it's 4 star, it could be 1 star performance for them.
No, 4 star.
You know that, right?
I
Come on.
do. No, 4 star consistently. 4
Yeah,
stars.
fuck out of here,
Dave
Ryan.
Meltzer, 4 stars.
In what?
Everything.
4 star. Everything you've done. 4 stars.
Everything.
Ryan,
Everything.
you need to fucking stop.
That is Shadeur Sanders confidence, right?
That's
there.
right. Everything.
Ryan's going based on like he probably been with only 3 girlfriends.
Imagine, hey,
When's his wife
imagine
giving
a
him
full
5?
off season, guys.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Imagine a full off season. All right, 4 stars.
Jose,
Easy.
what'd you say?
Ryan probably had 3 girlfriends his whole life. His wife is gonna give him 5 stars. Maybe 1 girl was so, and he's trying to average it out to fucking 4 stars. So if you say it like that, maybe, possible, maybe 3.5. But that's as far as it gets.
My 4 stars based on my own rating of myself because I've done a great job.
Shit, fuck you. You're missing it. I give myself 5 stars, even though I know I'm not 5 stars.
I'm not some kind of self-obsessed. I know I'm not 5 star. I'm 4 star.
Ryan, if you think that's not so, if you believe that you can offer the best amenities that you possibly
4 star.
can, then you're fucking 5 stars. You better say you're 5 stars.
4 stars. There's always room for improvement. No one is 5 stars.
Yeah, you know who gets 5 stars? A Motel 6. That's what gets 4 stars, right?
4 stars because there's always room for improvement. You're never 5 stars.
Oh, jeez.
If you get 5 stars, they're lying to you.
So
you get 6 stars, Dave Meltzer is the guy.
All your ex-girlfriends, they were the big losing you was one of the big things they missed out on.
Yeah, the biggest fucking regret ever, losing Ryan Page.
I'm not asked. I'm not checked in. But
all the fucking Wicked movies they could have watched together. Fucking
I know. They had to Jose, they had to watch that shit without me. Can you imagine?
God damn.
Why even go at that point?
Exactly.
You guys hilarious. Another one, right? What's a red flag you ignored that you still think about? I'll tell you one actually.
I know a red flag that I ignored in the beginning stages. Fucking inconsistent being on fucking time.
Inconsistency.
Yep.
That if you can't be on, like if you say you're gonna be there at 5 o'clock, I'll give it to you like 5:15, 5:30 at most.
Damn right.
But when you come in at fucking 6, I'll let that slide if you're hot. But if you fucking ugly as fuck, bye, bitch. I'm gone. I ain't riding Page with a 4. You ain't getting that 4-star service from me.
That happened to me this weekend.
I'm good.
They were very late.
I'll let that slide once, maybe twice. But once you pass that shit, I'm fucking good. I don't give a fuck how good you blow. I'm all right.
I've ignored, yes, timing.
I mean, maybe for Ryan,
Someone was very critical of some of our hosts recently, and I knew that wasn't nice or cool, and a decision was made inevitably that I was okay with, because I knew when they were going at my boys and girls, I'm like, listen, you can criticize the takes, but they ain't that bad. They're great. So there you go.
What's Ryan's? I'm waiting for Ryan's.
I'm thinking.
Maybe not reading the Bible every night.
Not reading the Bible.
What does the Bible have to do with a red flag?
Maybe that's a red flag for you. Maybe they don't read a scripture at night, keep the demons away. You know what I mean?
No, you don't need a scripture at night. That's not a thing.
Maybe
what's a red flag?
I know what, Ryan. Maybe not putting $1 in the church to light a candle. The motherfuckers are just lighting them up without paying.
I bet that sorry. I may or may not have done that.
I bet that pissed you off.
No. People do that all the time. You don't always have money to do. You know what I mean?
Ryan, you gotta put $1 in for the.
No, I know what you're supposed to do. I'm just saying, not everybody has $1.
Oh, I know what it is, Ryan. Ryan don't like it when they take that few minutes. Hey, say hi to your neighbors, and they just completely ignore everybody. They just sit in the corner by themselves. Just say hi to your neighbors. Fellowship.
No, but that does spark a reminder. I did one time. I was seeing somebody who was, and again, this is not like an actual problem.
Your wife?
So I no. Wow. I hate calling it a red flag because it's not a red flag, but it was a sign that we wouldn't be compatible. But we were at like an event, right? And we didn't really know that many people. It was early in college too. And so I was going up to people, like introducing myself, talking with different groups, and they were like just like dead quiet. They didn't say a word. And obviously, it was a lot for them to be meeting new people, clearly, which is fine. But for me, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't have that issue. And so less a red flag, more of an incompatible flag. But that relationship did not work out. And that was probably when I should have known that, we're just totally opposite people.
It was because why again? Just one more
They were just like, they retreated into themselves as soon as they were around, like
they're not outward people like you,
right? Yeah, exactly.
Which
again is not a problem.
What happened to that 4-star service, my nigga? Why didn't you come there and help her out?
I was there. I was trying. She didn't say anything.
That 4-star service would have brought her out her show a little bit.
We had 6 stars going, and it just didn't work.
Wow, Ryan.
Yeah, that wasn't my fault. I'm not taking the blame on that one. It's not that hard to say hi to people, but no. In all seriousness, I know that there are people who do poorly in social situations, so it's not a negative thing. It's just wasn't a good match for me.
You guys are funny.
Like Kevin at the bar with the fanny pack.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh boy, right.
My boy Kevin. Mr. Fanny. Every time I look at
Fanny. Kevin Fanny.
What you say, Jose?
Every time I see a fanny pack, I think of that motherfucker. What a crime.
Yeah, pulling his big Yeti water bottle out, taking a drink at a bar. What is happening?
Just got to stay hydrated. I get it.
Then get a drink at the bar. You're at the bar.
Well, those don't hydrate you.
Let's be real.
Water does. You can ask for water.
You can get crackers.
What kind of douchey thing is let me bring a fanny pack out and probably got his keys and chopstick in there and that's it.
100%.
Chopstick.
Well, no, chapstick, but also the what's it called? He had the water bottle in there, right?
Yeah, he had a huge Yeti one of those like really thick insulated Yeti water bottles.
That's what he filled that thing with.
Then he had gum, and he had headphones. He had big headphones. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was interesting.
I have another question.
Okay.
Who is one celebrity you swear you'd have a real chance with?
Nikki Bella.
Chance with, right?
Nikki Bella, Jose, okay.
We had a moment.
Nikki Bella is like 2 feet taller than you.
Nah, she's the same. I'm taller than her. What the fuck you mean? Nikki Bella?
Nikki Bella, isn't she like
Nigga, there's a
5 foot
picture-
like 8?
There's a whole picture of me taller than her. What the hell? It's gripping, can't let go of me. What the hell are you talking about? How tall
She's
you
like
think this bitch
5'8".
is? Nikki Bella?
Yeah, isn't she?
How tall you think? How short you think I am, motherfucker?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I thought you were like 5'6".
No, motherfucker. She's not 5'8". She's 5'6". I'm
Yeah,
5'9".
it says here Nikki Bella 5'6".
I'm like 5'9". Where the
I'm
fuck you
5'9",
coming?
and I'm taller than you. I'm pretty confident.
We never even met, nigga. How the fuck?
I
you
know, but I've seen pictures of you.
Oh,
We the same, but my driver's license says 5'10". I even being modest and giving 5'9".
Mine is 5'9". I told the truth on mine. A celebrity I actually would have a shot with. I don't know.
Wait, Jose, I'm trying to find their Nikki Bell. When was that? Like, that was that 2 years
That was
ago convention?
last year, Fanatics Fest. Last Fanatics Fest.
24?
No, 25. It should be right there. But
You can look, but you can't touch.
well, I know the one girl Ryan could have really got shot, but she's not here no more. Is fucking Mother Teresa. But other than that,
I'll tell you a story.
The language barrier wouldn't have worked out.
I'll tell you a story, and I won't say celebrity's name. I'll tell you offline. Right? This is a true story. I worked at a high-profile MTV show out of college. There was an artist who was on the rise at the time. Not really. She had the potential to be bigger than she might be now, right? And I was in charge, like basically to help her, and we got the most, the fuck me eyes, for lack of a better term.
Sure.
I was getting those crazy. I'm just a PA on this show. I won't even say the show, but I was like, maybe if I wasn't really as confident as I was now. Like, wow. Like looking back, there's oh my goodness, this person was interesting. We were
all right.
talking
Hold
that.
on. I'm sorry. I put the post on the lap, and she had heels on. By the way, Ryan, and I still taller than her.
You can look, but you can't touch.
Wait, did you put it in the chat?
Yeah, I put it in our group chat. Whatever, it should be on the.
You guys are roughly the same.
I'm putting this right here for those watching on YouTube.
Roughly the same height there.
Listen, that she has heels on.
Okay.
All right.
What about you? Maybe you got boots on.
I got fucking sneakers. It's not winter time.
All right.
Fall time.
I'm just saying.
Look at that small I gave her, and I grabbed the full back. I was trying to go for that ass real quick.
What? No, that's not.
For sure not.
If you look at my hand, it's down there.
I saw your hand. I don't know. Hot take.
What about you, Allison?
Any
Who is a celebrity
would
you
be
ever
into me.
choose? Ryan, you say so? It was absolutely zero.
Like, I mean, who
Answer
would be
her.
like? You know what I mean? What do I don't
Why
know.
not? Anyone can.
Ryan's a
Ryan.
married man. He doesn't think like that. He
No, it's
doesn't
not.
think
It's
like-
really, truly not the married man bit. I just genuinely don't know who.
You and your
of the
wife-
Maybe
Hollywood-
someone like a little weird, like Machine Gun Kelly or something.
Machine Gun Kelly.
don't
All
know.
right, I'll support
Sure.
that. Machine Gun
Yeah.
Kelly.
Tell you what,
Yeah,
I'll also
let's go
say
with
Machine
that.
Gun Kelly. Me and
You know what?
Allison both
Actually,
are gonna
Ryan,
go for
I would
Machine
like-
Gun Kelly.
I would like to, Ryan. I would like to know who's your hall pass. If you had
If I had to
hall
make
three
a hall
girls,
pass, oh, we've
Three
already
girls.
discussed.
three girls, three celebrities, hall
We've already
pass.
discussed
Who
the
would
hall
it
pass
be?
on this show.
Who would
We'll
be
do
your
it
two? I don't
again.
remember.
Sabrina Carpenter. Done.
Why? Obviously, oh my God, come on now.
Come on, give another one. You gotta give it another one.
Let me give another one. Ryan,
Give
who do you
another
find
one.
attractive? Answers question. No, someone else. I don't know.
Sabrina, I'm
Damn
so
right,
surprised.
that's right.
I would have thought you would have picked someone that looks like your wife. Sabrina Carpenter does not look like your wife at all. Not even close. I would have thought. Yeah, but I would have thought knowing you be someone closer or something
No,
like.
that'd be weirder, Jose. To be with somebody who looks like my wife but
Sabrina
isn't. That's
Carpenter.
weirder.
Out of
by a
all the
lot.
women of the entire world, the one who's been famous for the last couple of years on a mainstream level.
Right, I can't.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I tell you this, Ryan. I don't know if you can handle Sabrina Carpenter. She a little
Well,
wild.
I'm not
Hey,
certain that I
yo.
can. I don't
She a
actually.
wild
I don't
kiddo.
disagree with you even a little bit, Jose. But you
come
asked
on.
who the hall pass is, and I told you.
I'm just saying, you're going for a wild stallion. She good. She gonna
Sometimes
make
you gotta bet on yourself.
You guys are hilarious. All right, nuclear opinion of the day to take us into Thanksgiving. Here we go. Who is kicking it off? I'll start it off. My nuclear opinion is if you're gonna break off some if you're in a group if you're gonna break it off with somebody in a group setting, at least wait 2 weeks before you break off, or at least wait a week, because then you're in a phase where the person who breaks off could say, "Hey, can you put in your portion for this group dinner?" If you at least wait a week, that's long enough. That's my advice. Sorry, that's not my advice. That I guess is my advice, but
It's kind of
that's
your
my
advice.
nuclear opinion.
I would say mine is work potlucks are weird to me.
Oh yeah, I agree.
We had ours last week. It was quite nice.
Work potluck.
You ate everything there,
I did, yeah. But I'm a big man who likes his food.
and
So.
you didn't get sick.
No.
Did anyone have anything good?
I just don't trust people that much.
So ours is kind of interesting. We have a lot of folks who are not from the United States originally, right?
Cool.
And also it's DC, so we have a lot of folks who are from the United States but from different places. So the food's actually quite varied, and usually everybody tries to bring something that's a bit of a, like a staple in their house, either just generally or for Thanksgiving. Like the last few years I've done cornbread because we have that every year. It's the only time of year we have that, and I've usually done I've done stuffing and I've done stuff like that. Kind of staples of what my family would do on Thanksgiving. But somebody makes not somebody, I know the person's name, but that doesn't matter. Somebody makes lumpia. It's a Filipino dish, literally every year, and it's so good. I could probably eat like 14. They're like little taquito type things with pork and stuff and onions and whatever, but so good.
Well, I'm happy you had a good time.
Yeah.
It just kind of freaked me out. Like, I see the videos on TikTok of people like cooking, and then they're like, "This is why you don't eat at people's houses or eat like from people's houses, stuff like that."
I mean, I'll be honest, y'all eat out in New York City. Those kitchens, some of them, depending on where you go, those kitchens are not always, locked in. Sometimes a B gets a degree or a C gets a degree sort of deal from the health inspector, So I don't know. I think most people try and keep clean.
All right. Jose, Ryan, who wants to go next?
I can go. I sent a clip, but we don't have to play it if it's going to be too much. But I don't know if anybody knows who Jesse Wells is, but you should. My nuclear opinion is that everybody needs to know who Jesse Wells is by 2026. He's from Arkansas, 30-something years old. He's a singer. He used to just play his guitar out in this field, right? He sang kind of like, obviously folkish songs a lot of times about current events. And now he's a 4-time Grammy nominee. So this is his breakout year. He just did a live set on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, which was phenomenal. And yeah, I think right now, a lot of people are looking for just any kind of sign of somebody telling it like it is, with folks being, so two-faced. And Jesse Wells is absolutely that guy. So that's the nuclear opinion. If you know who he is, you need to start listening more. And if you don't know who he is, go ahead and find him on Spotify or YouTube or Apple Music. He's on all of them, because I think he's giving Bob Dylan, but for 2025, and that's high praise for anyone who knows just how important Bob Dylan was to music.
Folk singer. He's bringing folk music back.
Yeah. Great. Red, by the way, is the best song that I've heard him have so far. So I would recommend everyone start with Red and then move there. He performed Red and a song called Join Ice. So Jose's favorite. Those are the two. In case you couldn't tell, he's not a fan of Ice.
All right. Jose, why don't you end it off first?
Well, anyway.
Well, I'll give another one then while if you'll see, you can come
Nah,
back.
I got it.
Okay, there we are.
It's my fault.
No, you're good.
So a couple of weeks ago, my boy's been dating this girl, and this motherfucker just came recently to me, telling me that he's in love. So my nuclear opinion is motherfuckers that just got into relationships need to know the difference between what lust and love is. Because there's a huge fucking difference. It might feel love. In a few months, you're gonna realize that bitch was lust. So that's my nuclear opinion. People don't know the difference between lust and love.
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
In the moment, does it really matter?
I love that question.
Yeah,
I love that
the
answer.
fuck.
No, I'm being
The
serious.
fuck, Ryan?
I'm being serious. You
Fucking
really into
Ryan.
somebody. Does it matter if you call it love and it's actually
If you
lust?
call it love recently and you barely got in a relationship, it's a
Right,
fucking red flag.
Well, I mean,
Hard
no.
body.
If both people are in on it, then you're fine.
How you know? It's not like she announced it and she said it back. He told me that he thinks he's in love with this motherfucker.
Well, okay, but still, there's probably
Big
a reason for
difference.
that.
Yeah, because
I
he's lusting
disagree.
the shit out of her.
I disagree, dude. I think that whatever you call it,
come
Oh,
on,
let me
Ryan.
finish. We know. Come on, Ryan. It's Jose's catchphrase. Got to get on a T-shirt. No, I think at the beginning, whatever it is that's drawing people together, the important thing is to keep at it. If you're drawn to somebody, whatever it is that's drawing you, it doesn't matter if you have the right name for it. What matters is that you follow it and you continue to build on it. If you don't build on it, then whether it's love or it's lust, it'll die on the vine anyway.
I got it. I got what you're saying. The difference between love and lust is difference in the sense that if it's mutual, it's one thing. If you communicate to your partner, it's like, hey, I love you, and she says I love you back, it's one thing. But if you feel like, hey, homie, I think I really love this person. I want to tell that person I love her. Guess what? You are now emotionally being more invested in this relationship than maybe your partner is.
Someone always falls first.
Correct. But you need
There's
to know
no reason why it can't be your buddy.
But how do you know you're falling? I can listen. It's like
He feels it.
because it might be a fad right now because you're in this relationship. It's new, it's fresh, and
But
everything.
that's fine.
You like that, but do you honestly love that person, or do you like the relationship that you're in? So how would you know that for a fact?
It always starts with A.
Ryan, how would
Then goes to B.
I'm not in love with my relationship. I'm in love with the person. If you're in the beginning stages, you love this feeling. You love the wake up texts. You love that. Okay, so do you love the person that you don't know? Because 2 months you're not going to know the person in 2 months. Exactly. So how can you say you love the person? You're lusting the shit because you like that relationship. No, you feel the relationship. Yes,
that's fine. Then whatever it is you feel, you continue to build on it.
Ryan, me and you both agree. Can we both agree? Your true person, you won't know the real person until 3 months after you already start dating.
I would say 3 months is frankly still too soon. You learn new things all the time.
Okay, so how can you love someone you don't know?
I learn things about my wife all the time.
Ryan,
I've known her for 10 years.
Ryan. You are the type that goes all in.
Oh my
god! You ain't like you got a fucking door of women out there waiting for you. Of course you're gonna go in. I get that part, but he's like, I think I'm in love, and I'm like, homie, it's only been a couple of weeks.
You don't know if you're in love until you try it out. So there you go. Just keep doing it. Keep following that feeling. See where it leads. If it leads to love, it won't matter if you called it love in 2 weeks. It won't matter if you called it love in 2 years. If you follow the feeling all the way and it ends in love, then that's where it ends. If you follow the feeling and it doesn't end in love, then it was not. Or it was love that's lost. Either way.
Or you could be cautious and just take your time and enjoy the experience. And then once you start to realize it and follow it,
while also feeling like
you're not really. Let's get these two things. If you feel like you're falling in love, you're not falling at all. This is called falling in love. If you're trying to be like, I think I'm falling in love, you don't think when you're falling. You just fall.
I mean, okay, that feels like No, I get what you're saying, but that feels more like a semantics difference. Like that sounds like just imprecise language on part of your friend.
I get what you're saying, but this person says I'm in love with this person. It's not that I
Yeah.
love this person. I'm in love with this person, Ryan. No, 9 weeks. 9 weeks. Months.
Guess.
Maybe 5, 6 months. You like, yo, I really am in love with this person. I get it. You should know your person. If it's working out great, sure, but not fucking weeks. You're loving the feeling of what you got. You love the attention. You loved all that bullshit. That's
It
all
all
coming
starts
in.
somewhere.
Yeah, but let it grow or
Yeah,
let it fall.
you can let it
naturally.
grow while
Don't
also
force
feeling
it,
that. You're not
but you're
forcing that.
forcing it. If you already know that you love that person, it's like a fucking a moment. A moment.
That's right,
like,
Matt.
yeah, well, there you go. This motherfucker said, I love a stripper. I go to a strip club. I'm lusting the shit out of that person, but I'll tell you, I love her. I see her vagina and her big ass titties. I'm going to fall in love right away, too. In Ryan's aspect, there goes all my fucking money.
No, you don't have to spend your money, but you should follow that feeling. And if it ends with all your money gone because you purchased too many dances, then better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
Yeah, fuck that. I'd rather keep my fucking heart where it's at.
Ryan, Allison, and Jose, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. To the greatest fans and listeners in the world, you also have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We'll see you back here next week, starting on Sunday night with recaps on the weekend in college football and the NFL. Big weekend in both leagues there. Then we'll see you on Tuesday with another tweet cap to recap what happened on Thanksgiving weekend. So we'll see you then. Happy Thanksgiving.
See ya.